So today is Friday, May 17th, and I'm just giving you sort of a weekly plus update. I've been back in Thailand now, BURIRAM, for about a week and a half, and a lot has changed even since I got back, with the big thing being the roof trusses, metal, welded in place, the first gable on this side and two more out the back. The following week coming up, they're off to date, but the rest of the roof trusses this way, there'll be one more gable up here. So from this angle right here, I will probably insert how the house should look in the future. And I can just talk over that right now. So you see the two gables above the driveway, there'll be some lights, the planter box over on the left above the front window. So now back to real life here. I'll do one shot from the front and then I'll superimpose that picture as well. Because of the property here, I can't go back far enough to get a full shot. But you sort of, no, you can't really see. But anyways, so here's the planter box and stuff, and I'll superimpose the picture here, and then over on the right, we'll have the garage and the ramp and everything. Okay, back to real life now. Yeah, there it is. So that's how it's looking. There will be windows in the upper deck up here. The planter box, everything, all that you see, all the brickwork that you see is going to be coated in cement. So it's just, and then, or siding or whatever they're doing, but it's not, it doesn't look like a firehouse when they're done. It's kind of like this here where it's got like this modern siding, opposed to just like this where it's just plain. But this is a similar brick house. These are all brick houses here. Another scooter lady, I'll just watch out. Alright, so if we were to come in the driveway, it would be through the sand pile here, and either park the car in here, or you'll see the larger opening on that side. So there will be a fence along here, giving about 3 meters or so in between here. So these will be two windows. Originally it was scheduled for a third window, but this is just a very rough opening. They're going to make it smaller, but we're going to have either like a roll-up storage locker style door, maybe like 5 feet high, 3 or 4 feet wide, enough to get the scooter in. Or it could be a sliding door, like a barn style. Not sure. Still looking at options as to what fits in. But anyway, so if we were to return, come in on the scooter, we would come up the side property here and then in through this door. And by parking the scooter here, then we don't have to worry about moving the car in and out. Something that's not on any of the videos that I've shot, I don't think, is just behind the scenes. This is how it is here. This was the first bit of construction, was the employee outhouse. You see there's got some concrete coming out here. There's going to be a pad back here. One of the septic tanks is down below here. Where there's no windows, there's actually going to be our 2 water tanks and the 400 watt pump, automatic pump. And this is the bit more of the blue tubing, which is the bug tubing, which will be mounted up somewhere where the truck can come in and service it by injecting his chemicals, which will then go through all these tubes, which are all through the underside of the house, which you might have seen if you were watching from the beginning videos. If not, just flip back to the earlier ones. And so these walls will go up to the ceiling. There's a window here. Lots of plugins in here, which is, I think there's like 9 in here, and there's only 4 in the kitchen. Something like that. So then there'll be a regular traditional roll-up door here. There's going to be, 2 or 3 steps up here, and a door, which will bring us into the, well, the immediate left is going to be like a little bench, study, nook area. There will be a window here. And again, not as big as the rough opening, but once they get the windows, they can brick it and frame it. Over on this side, there'll be the patio doors, which go out to basically, we could have like laundry racks and things out there, because right here inside there'll be doors. There's going to be the laundry room area and a pantry. So the big pantry on this side, the doors themselves, when open up, there'll be shelves in the doors as well. There'll be one of those stainless steel like wash tub sinks, and then the washing machine on the side, and windows here as well for ventilation and whatever else. All of the yellow conduit has been cut into the wall, into the bricks, and that's what they'll be feeding all the electrical down on the plugins and on the switches. So after all the brickwork is done, they grind it. They make 2 cuts on each side, straight up, and then a guy comes back with a jackhammer, hammers out the middle, and I have those on video as well if you did see the earlier videos. And the plumbing was all pre-done before pouring the concrete, so the small ones are the water supply lines. The large one is the drain for the tub, and the drain for the washing machine is actually built into the wall, which will be like a cup sort of molded into the wall, so all you see is like a hole that the drain hose goes in. This one here will be the floor drain. Once they tile it, they'll slope everything to that corner. I don't know. Anywho, then back out here for the one septic tank, some vents, and venting here as well. Into the kitchen area now. I've said this before as well. It's going to be a squared off U shape. You can see my hand, squared off U shape here. There'll be the fridge on the end, which the high plug in. There'll be the oven next to it. There will be the gas cooktop with a range hood up above. Over on this side is going to be the double sink and a bunch of cupboards. The counter that comes out this way is going to be, in the kitchen side, is going to be a low counter, and then it will step up to a bar size counter on this side, which will have the stools coming in. So you'll be sitting on the bar stools like this, looking at the kitchen. And I'll probably insert a couple of those pictures now as well, as I've done that before. This bricked off corner here, again, it'll be all white, not to worry. It'll go up to the ceiling, and it is on the opposite side, the washroom. The area that I'm standing in, generally, I'll just move over here so you can see where my hand is. This will be kind of like the dining area, and this is going to be the living room area in here. On the outside here is going to be all, the glass comes along here, and I can't see my hand anymore, it's too bright, along here. So there's going to be outdoor patio, which is under the upper deck. But all these windows here are going to open up or slide or partition or whatever, so they can open up to the great outdoors. And so then outdoor here is going to be the patio. Outside, there's going to be some lights, and 3 lights and 2 ceiling fans underneath here. Poles would be decorative, and then the window, large window out of the master. This is going to be outside here, and I'm thinking that our main sort of sliding access door will be right in this area, and those ones will be more decorative and cooling and venting and stuff. So coming out here, there's going to be, this is going to be a ramp which goes down to the edge of there, so you can just walk up on the ramp. If there's ever a need for wheelchairs or what have you, we'll have that access available. Or if you ever want to bring the scooter into the living room, you know, polish the chrome or something. Like I say, there'll be a window here, not this large. A lot of the metal trusses are in place. That's the big project they've had this last week. Welding up everything, building the gables. I'll keep it on the basement level right now. I don't know if I can show you much here because the camera on the iPhone doesn't get it. Yeah, so this is going to be one of the bathrooms here. Shower on the end, toilet, sinks. This is one of the guest rooms down here. Big windows. Bed would be in the middle section here. There are closets around the corner here. Or a closet space. They actually like built-ins. No, yeah, well, they're built-ins out of wood. Over on this side is going to be the master, with again a walk-in closet here, like this, and then this is going to be the washroom. There'll be a stand-up shower. Oh, don't have to say stand-up. There'll be a shower in the corner with a window up above. There will be a bathtub, freestanding bathtub, and then along this wall, I think it is, or this wall, is where the sinks are. 2 sinks. And this is just bonus space here, which was from the underside of the stairs. Stairs going up here, and right now they're keeping their equipment in there. So a couple of changes, well, not really changes, but originally they put the angle like this, so it paralleled the stairs. I thought that looked kind of weird in here. I said, no, just put it across like this, so it matches better. The other thing which was on their call was in the living room, they had actually opened up this wall to gain access to the bedroom and put a solid wall here, was their plan. I'll just go back outside and show you that real quick. So here, the only solid wall we have in the living room, they had originally put a doorway in it somewhere in here so that you could gain access under the stairs. So I'm like, no. We don't want a door in the living room. That's weird. So anyways, you gain it from the other side. So this gives us the one smooth stairs. There'll be like probably stainless steel or something railings that go up and along the front to about here. And then from this point back, it'll be a small pony wall, maybe, the same height as the railing, whatever it is here, 38 inches or 40 inches or something. So then there'll be a desk area up that way. And then when you're down here, looking up at all these gorgeous windows, you won't see any clutter that's on the desk or anything because the wall's going to come out to, I think, yeah, about to where the scaffolding is here. Where's my finger? Here. It's where the wall will be, and then that'll all be opened up. These are going to be glass. It's going to be like opaque on the bottom, maybe decorative or colored. And then the top half is going to be clear or tinted, and they'll be able to slide or open or however they open. And then the whole roof here is going to be vaulted right up to the top. So let's go upstairs now. Play the fast music. Oh, another thing that changed. The builder thought, not the architect, the builder thought we would have a grand staircase. And I've said this 1,000 times. Sorry for those who've watched my videos from the beginning. But so by doing that, all that does was cut into the living room, and it makes the storage under the stairs bigger. Who cares? So we had them cut back the stairs to just over 1 meter, which is, they're 40 inches almost, and at home they're only 36. Home, well, in Canada, Vancouver, the standard stairs are 36. So it's good. More than enough, and we gained that extra living space here. So we come up top here, and like I say, the railings are going to turn around. So you'll have railings up here, so I can yell down, hey, what's for dinner? And she'll say, go get your scooter and go get it. But anyways, the wall's going to come out to about here. So there'll be desk, some Buddha stuff, whatever is here. This is opened up now. Oh, this all brick is because originally they had built this wall solid. They built a solid wall here, which was not right. They just took it upon themselves to build a solid wall. Anyways, yeah. So these walls are still, this is just a single one right now, but they do double them up. And they have the dead air space inside, which they fill up with all of these broken bricks, it seems. So here you see the double wall. They're building their way up with that. All of their measurements, though, are just done with fishing line. I don't know if you can see that here, but that's the way it is. So the brickwork comes up to here. It'll be that's about the max, well, just a little bit higher than that is the maximum height, and then it'll be a pitched roof. So if you have beds or anything, but the gables will open up. There's one down here, one down here. At the far end is a window. No, sorry, I think this one is, yeah, this one's the window, and the far end of the garage is going to be a big vent that opens up because there's nobody living upstairs there. Coming over to the garage here. Hey, Soybean, how's it going, buddy? Soybean's got a scratch on the butt. Don't even know. Oh, I was holding my case in the way. I'm an idiot. Okay, there. Whee! Okay, anyways, yeah, Soybean has a scratch on her butt. So then the roof comes up here, and then the roof comes up here, and there'll be one more gable up there, which will mimic, I know I'm too close to this one right here. So that is the full tour of this place. It's Friday. I've been back, like I say, about a week and a half, and the videos up to this point, so after 16 until 20 were all shot by Jen. I've said that before, all shot by Jen, and I've just added music, everything, and now you're up to date in BURIRAM, Chumhead. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hey, YouTube, it's Polar Time. My vlog will feature travel and adventure tours. Come along for the ride. What's stopping you? Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hey YouTube, it's Polar Time. My vlog will feature travel and adventure tours. Come along for the ride. What's stopping you? Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.